G'day you good motherfuckers, it's time we talked about a little video that was released last week.
But it sure is scary time for boys, yeah, gentlemen band together, make some noise.
And this video went super duper fucking viral. It was everywhere, it was all over the internet, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, just exploded. And Jimmy Kimmel, one of the biggest nightly hosts in America, had Lindsay on his show, and it made it even more super bloody viral.
And then I heard a song written by a dance teacher who works at Texas State University. Her name is Lindsay Lab. She wrote a song in response to our president saying this is a very scary time for young men. The song is called A Scary Time, and in just a few days, it racked up tens of millions of views on Twitter and Facebook. It's very well done. So we invited Lindsay to California to play it for us, and she graciously accepted.
I understand that this song is very emotive for a lot of people. There's a lot of feelings behind it. There's a lot of hate. Well, not hate. Hate's probably the wrong word. I want to be careful when I make this video, and I'm being real here. This isn't a script. This is just me talking to you guys. I understand why the song's about how men have it hard in 2018 after Donald Trump said that boys have it really tough in 2018. And the song is a parody of that statement, and it's obviously satirical. It's difficult to sort of talk about this without getting hate between the two factions. Because if I talk about this in a negative way, then the left side of the world hates me. And then if I talk about it in a positive way, the right side hates me. And I wanted to have this discussion with you from the center. Because if I attack, then no one wins. If I defend, then no one wins. It needs to be looked at without a bias. And you'll probably say that I've looked at it with a bias, and you're probably right, I'm a bit of a biased piece of shit. But anyway, I think that we should look at this song unbiasedly and really dissect what this lady's saying in the song, because it's a super catchy song. It's obvious why it went viral. She's a very good songwriter. She has a nice voice. Let's discuss the lyrics. Let's work out why this song went viral, and perhaps we can come to a conclusion about whether it's true or whether it's not so fucking true.
I can't walk to my car late at night while on the phone.
Why? Why can't you walk to the car late at night on the phone? You could. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, well, I might. It depends where you live. That's such a broad statement. Like, you can't do this. If you're a young person, if you're a young woman, if you're a vulnerable person, even if you're just some massive bloody 6'8" dude with a fantastic beard and is well worth subscribing to on YouTube, it's dangerous to walk to your car late at night. That's just a fact of life. That's not something that women have to just... But here's the thing, when I say that shit, it's true, but I also don't know what it's like to be a woman. That's a tough thing to be a lady. It always has been a tough thing to be a lady. It's also a tough thing to be a man. Do you see the thing I'm trying to weigh up here? It's tough being a human being, particularly to be a woman. You have to, when you go out at night, you have to worry about creepy dudes creeping on you. And there's this threat of sexual violence over your head, particularly when you know, all you do is listen to fucking songs like this. You think that everyone's out there to attack you, when in reality, maybe there's one dude out there to attack you, and that's too many, no doubt. But what do you do about that crazy person? You're trying to convince crazy people not to attack women. It's not gonna happen. Logical people don't want to attack people in the first place. You're trying to convert crazy people into nice citizens who don't want to attack people. Can I just say this? That if you try and convert the crazies, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna fucking work. It's just not. It's just fucking not. There's nothing you can do. There's no amount of songs or catchy lyrics that you can write that is going to stop psychopaths from acting in a psychopathic way.
I can't open up my windows when I'm home alone.
I'm sure you can open up your windows when you're home alone. It depends where you live. Once again, it's context. If you live in a really nice, ritzy neighborhood, then sure, open them up. But if you live in a really dodgy neighborhood, keep those motherfuckers closed. Not just if you're a woman, if you're just anyone. If you're going to sleep with your windows open, you're living on the edge.
I can't go to a bar without a chaperone.
You can go to the bar without a chaperone. Once again, it depends what bar. Probably 1 out of 1,000 bars in the US, wherever you're from, are probably way too risky to go by yourself. And that's too many, I agree. But you should avoid them. You're not going to be able to fix them by a viral song. You are playing to your audience. It's like me when I get on these videos and make hilarious, wonderful jokes about vegans or cyclists. People love it, yeah? But if I came down here next week and tried to defend them, people would hate it. You're not going to convert people. You're not going to convert these people from this weird fucking bar, wherever it is, that are just mad creeps. Let them be creeps, all right? And stay the fuck away from them. It's not okay that they're doing it, but just tell them to fuck off.
I can't wear a mini skirt if it's the only one I own.
Girls wear miniskirts every single day of the week. Every single night of the week, girls wear miniskirts. What is stopping you?
I can't use public transportation after 7 p.m.
I wouldn't use public transportation at all. But after 7 p.m, it's fucking dangerous, right? It's nighttime. As soon as it gets dark, throughout history, whenever it has gotten dark, the risk for being attacked from whoever increases. Does that not make complete sense? Don't go out at dark. In most places, you're very safe to go out in the dark. Some places, not at all. What matters here is context. This lady is throwing out these words, and a lot of women can, sort of relate to it and can connect through it because perhaps they've experienced a horrible situation where a man has attacked them or come near them or creeped them out, and that's not good. That is not a good thing. That is horrible and disgusting, and I wish you didn't have to experience that. It's this weird sort of competition between men and women. I just don't understand why that is so important. I don't understand why you have to be beating the opposite sex. Like, I never wake up in the morning and think, oh, how am I going to beat women today? Well, not beat women, but I never wake up and think, how am I going to get above the opposite sex today? That's just not me. But I think a lot of women and a lot of young women are thinking like that. We need to destroy men. We need to do this. That Clementine Ford motherfucker, she's talking about how bad men are. I'm going to kill all men. All that type of shit. That's just horrible. Horrible shit. That I, as a logical thinking human being, okay, that's the fucking important thing here. Human being. We're all humans. Why can't we just love each other, you dirty fucks? Why can't we all just be friends? I would like to be all your friends.
I can't be brutally honest when you slide into my DMs.
Be honest. Be brutally honest. If someone slides into your DMs and is a fucking weird dude, tell him to fuck off.
I can't go to the club just to dance with my friends.
Yes, you absolutely can go to the club and dance with your friends. You're going to have some creepy dudes around. Tell them to fuck off once again.
And I can never leave my drink unattended.
No, you cannot leave your drink unattended. Do not do that. Male or female, don't leave your fucking drink alone. There's creeps out there that will fuck with it.
But it sure is a scary time for boys. Yeah, gentlemen, band together, make some noise. It's really tough when your reputation's on the line, and any woman you've assaulted could turn up anytime.
I get why this song is so popular right now, because it is popular to call out people who have assaulted you in the past. And I think if you have been assaulted, you should absolutely go to the police. Number one, do that. I guess the problem with assault is what constitutes assault. We saw a lady recently claim that a 9-year-old boy assaulted her in a service station.
Bureau? No, I want the cops here right now. That's right. The son grabbed my ass, and she decided to yell at me.
But in reality, the boy's backpack just rubbed up against her, and luckily there was security camera footage, or that young boy's life could have been ruined.
Surveillance video obtained by Pix11 from inside the Sahara Deli appears to vindicate the young boy, clearly showing him walking by, rushing out to leave with his family.
There was another young man who was accused of rape, falsely accused of rape. He was acquitted after the fact by the lady, said it was not true, and he killed himself. People who break the law need to be prosecuted, number one. But there's such a fine line now between something that was never considered assault and is assault. Some people consider wolf whistling assault. Some people consider asking to buy a woman a drink assault. So what do you consider assault? The majority of people know what assault is. It's a horrible, heinous thing to do to someone, make them feel uncomfortable, and to touch them inappropriately or do something that makes them feel unsafe. And that you should never feel unsafe. I mean, sometimes you feel I don't know. This is the thing, like it's just, sometimes you feel unsafe. You just fucking do. That's life. That's what you have to deal with here. You can't live your life feeling like you're always under threat. If you do, you'll curl up in a ball and you'll just be a mess forever. You need to be able to get through these times. And I'm not saying deal with like people who assault you or harass you. Tell them to fuck off, call the police and deal with it that way. But if you're constantly worrying about dudes wolf whistling you or dudes, if you're constantly worried about ladies making songs about you, like you just can't live your life like that. In reality, there isn't this faction between men and women. We live on the street. We don't live on the street. We walk past each other on the street, right? And there's no battles. But you go on the internet and there's just battle after battle and there's viral song after viral video about people attacking men and attacking women and there's this left and right and this battle that doesn't fucking exist in reality. It's bullshit. And then to have this lady come on and make this song that goes viral and everybody gets behind, and then in the comment section you read it, you say anyone who disagrees with this song is a pig and a misogynist, and that's just not true. You're allowed to disagree with some of it. And then for Jimmy Kimmel to get this lady on and then have another discussion with her and have her song broadcast across the globe. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're allowed to disagree with it.
Yeah, it sure is a scary time for guys. Can't speak to any woman or look her in the eyes. It's so confusing. Is it rape or is it just being nice? So inconvenient that you even have to think twice. I can't live in an apartment if it's on the first floor.
Yes, you can. You just can, okay? That's a lie. It's not true. You can do that. Anyone can do that. You need to be safe, but you can do that.
Can't be wearing silk pajamas when I answer the door.
What? Okay, you've just run out of fucking lyrics there.
And have another drink, even if I want more. And
yes, you can. Why is this song's just turned into this weird victim game? I can't wear silk pajamas. I can't have another drink because you're going to be attacked. No, you're not.
I can't jog around the city with headphones on my ears.
I see girls jog around my city with headphones all the time. And they're safe. Probably the most dangerous thing that will happen to you if you jog around your city with headphones in your ears is running through traffic. Be careful. You should be able to hear the sounds around you. But everything else, there's always that threat. But that's the way it's been forever. Even animals, look at animals. If they're not careful, they get eaten. It's the same sort of thing. It's not great, it's not good, it's not the best situation in the world or not the best way we could live our lives, but it's reality. We live amongst crazy people. It's just the way it is. Horrible people live amongst us. That's just the truth.
Yeah, it sure is a scary time for men. Girls like to act like you're to blame and they're the victim. Her dress was short and she was drunk, she's not so innocent. Thank God your dad's the judge and you won't be convicted. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, because, it's not such a scary time for boys. They've always had the upper hand. They've always had a choice. It's time for women to rise up. Use our collective voice. The date of vote's November 6th.
We all have it tough in our lives. Women have it tough in certain situations. Men have it tough in other situations. Women have to worry about men. Men have to worry about women in all different ways and different variations within their lives. And I think that if we live in these different separated communities, left versus right, men versus women, black versus white, it's never gonna fucking work. And I guess for me, it's difficult to look at it this way because I just don't give a shit if you're a man or if you're a woman or if you're black or white. I just don't care. Like, it doesn't have a bearing on what I think about you. Other people, perhaps that's completely different. Maybe the sexist people do think in a very different way and the racist people think in a very different way to how I think. And maybe that's why I can't relate. Maybe that's why I don't understand it. But it's never going to work, ladies and gentlemen. It's just fucking not. If you're a woman and you're thinking that we shouldn't have to be safe and we shouldn't have to worry. No, you shouldn't, but you do. And it's never going to change. It will never change. You have to look after yourself. Because there are creeps out there, there are psychopaths out there, there's crazy people out there in society that walk amongst us. I saw this bloody trolley boy the other day at Coles. Jesus Christ, I reckon he's killed about 14 people. They just exist. Okay. Everyone love everyone. Right? That's the fucking message, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody love everybody. That's all I have to say today, ladies and gentlemen. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Dudes, don't be a dick. Ladies, don't be a bitch. And just be fucking nice to each other. Alright? Goodbye. Au revoir.